That's right, Gagi. I have Mr. Cho Ramaswamy, a political analyst and a lawyer himself. Sir, thank you so much for talking to us. First, it began as a violence at the Madras High Court. The lawyers blamed the police, of course, of unprovoked attack on them. As a lawyer yourself, how do you look at it? Do you justify the lawyers' claim?
I do not at all justify. What happened in the Madras High Court between the lawyers and police was the culmination of events which had been taking place in this state for the last 15 days or so. The lawyers had burnt vehicles, they had raided a cycle shop because the owner didn't close it on a Bandh day. They had attacked congressmen, they had attacked the house of a Congress MP. All this has been happening, and they had driven a magistrate out of the court. All these things have been happening during the last 15 days before the events in the Madras High Court. And on top of everything, they attacked Subramaniam Swamy, abused him, used filthy slogans in front of two judges sitting in a bench, High Court judges. And after that, when they forced the police to register a complaint against Swamy on a false allegation, still the police obliged. And then they still wanted more out of the police and started pelting stones. It was then that the police reacted. When the police reacts, it is always force in excess of the demands of the situation. You see, they cannot measure it with a scale. This much of force for this offense, this much of force for this kind of a mob and all that. See, when the police reacts to pelting of stones and other such kind of attacks, it will become excessive. One has to understand that.
So the court has functioned only around 10 days this year. And officially the lawyers say they are boycotting courts for the cause of the Lankan Tamils to bring about a ceasefire there. Of course, some say they only take up the cause of the LTTE. What is your take on this?
They are, all those who are talking about the Sri Lankan Tamils and all that are acting on behalf of the LTTE, and I suspect at the behest of the LTTE. Because the stopping of the military action in Sri Lanka will only suit the Tamil tigers. It is not going to help the civilians there, because they are held hostage by the tigers, not by the Sri Lankan army. The government is providing safe zones, but the LTTE is not allowing the civilians to go to those safe zones because they are using them as shields. So what is being done here all the time is championing the cause of the LTTE and trying to gain time for them.
They claim that lakhs of Tamils are being eliminated in the name of fighting the LTTE.
It is all exaggerated. There may be some civilian casualties, which is very unfortunate, but it is the LTTE which is the prime cause, because they are holding these people as hostages. What Mr. Pranab Mukherjee told the parliament is totally true. I would say that it is the Congress party at the national level and the ADMK at the regional level. They are the two parties who are taking the right stance on this. All the others are either misguided or have some ulterior motive.
So the friction between the police and the lawyers has become a recurring issue now. And although a committee was set up earlier, that didn't really work. What is your solution to bring about, what will be your idea to bring about a lasting peace at the Madras High Court?
First of all, the lawyers have to start abiding the law. They do not seem to worry about the law at all, or the courts, or the judges. I am surprised they are still kept on the rolls. The Bar Council must take stock of the situation and act.
That's it, Gagi. Mr. Cho Ramaswamy giving us his perspectives on the violence, on the clashes between the police and lawyers, which has continued to become a widespread violence in Tamil Nadu now.